Carrot Tap podcast with myself, Daps. Guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that good stuff. Listen, I am very, very happy today. Listen, guys, you know I like to do the whole unbiased thing. I'm going to try and be unbiased today, but it might not be that. I'm not going to lie to you. So let me just say that I'm extremely happy. I'm over the moon. Where do I even start, man? Like, all jokes aside, yeah. Today was one of those great Champions League nights. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know, yes, Arsenal won 3-0 and, there's still the second leg. But coming into the game, I don't think many people gave Arsenal a chance. Even me, I knew we had a chance, but I wasn't like super confident about it. And I just wanted to, I think from minute one, Arsenal were just on it. I think there were a few moments where we sloppily gave the ball away and let them in. I remember there was one when Saka gave the ball away, another one where we gave the ball away and then Mbappe was in and Raya had to make a save. So I knew it was going to be one of those ones, but you just wanted to see Arsenal just create chances at least, because they can be got at this Real Madrid team. And I think one of the highlights from the game was our wingers. I think Bukayo Saka, I'm going to say this now, a lot of people refuse, like for whatever reason, he still has a load of doubters. He still has a load of people saying, oh, he hasn't done it on the biggest stage. And like anywhere he's at, he produces. Now today, people were saying, oh, Vinny, Mbappe. But when you look at the attackers, Saka was the best attacker on the pitch. And he gave like world-class defenders like Alaba a bad day. He gave him, Alaba definitely got subbed off thinking, that was tough. That was tough. Because what Saka was on today, 1v1, he's a demon. Saka 1v1, not many people can deal with him. They had to double up. Bellingham tried to come over and do a job, gone past him, put a ball across the box, and they just couldn't deal with Saka. Even the fact that the 2 free kicks that Declan Rice got, we're going to get to that. Saka is the one again that won those free kicks. Like they just could not handle him all game. And then on the other side, you had Martinelli. Martinelli played well. Martinelli, he kept Valverde guessing. Do you get what I'm saying? A couple of times he got to the byline, put a couple of decent crosses into the box, but we were a threat from the midfield, from the wide positions all game. And just one more thing on that whole Saka thing. I think now it's about time. And yes, there will be people saying he has to deliver the Champions League or deliver the Premier League, and they would be correct. I understand why they say that, but I think now when we talk about people like Saka and we talk about their impact and we talk about the quality and we talk about how good they are, you have to just rate him. I'm not going to say put him above Vinny. I'm not going to say put him above like Dembele. I'm not going to say any of that, but Saka is honestly maybe top 3 right wingers in the world, and I don't even think it's a debate anymore. And I think when you look at the game today, Vinny was locked up. Saka, they double teamed him, couldn't cope with him all game. 65 minutes on the pitch, job done, go. Do you get what I'm saying? And they need to wrap him up in cotton wool now. And he is a very, very, very special player. And I think even the most avid haters of Saka, of Arsenal, should be able to just admit like, that boy's special. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what? Declan Rice, you know what? Declan Rice, yes, he got the 2 free kicks. By the way, both free kicks were outrageous. The first free kick, to bend it round the wall, just smack it like that. His first ever direct free kick. What a goal. When that goal went in, I was on cloud 82. Not cloud 9, not cloud 6, 82. That's the... Listen. And then when he lined up for that second one, I was like, surely not. You see when that second one went in? What a free kick. Arsenal, we don't score free kicks, Arsenal do not score free kicks. We don't score We don't wrap them goals in like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So after the first one went in, I was like, okay, we've got our free kick for the next 3 years. That's gonna be it. When that second one went in, oh my gosh, I was listen. I think tears almost came to my eyes. Tears almost came to my eyes. What a flipping free kick! But away from that, outside of that, because obviously people are going to remember this game for the free kicks, but his overall performance today, top notch, top notch. And I think he was very much on par with the rest of the team who gave their all. And we had to play a perfect game today to beat that Madrid team. And Rice and many others they played the perfect game. I think the man of the match today, though, Thomas Partey. I think Thomas Partey, and it's funny because before the game, I thought Madrid were going to come with the plan of just, them Bellingham, third man runs, got Valverde running, and I was like, this might be a bit overwhelming. We need legs in there. I don't know if Partey should be there, but do you know what? Madrid didn't play how I thought they were going to play, and Partey absolutely bossed that midfield. Absolutely bossed it. Hardly gave the ball away, was always there to break down his passing in transition. He's got this manipulation thing. Like, he absolutely controlled the midfield today. And yes, I know for obvious reasons why people won't want to give Partey the plaudits, but he was the best player on the pitch. Best player on the pitch for me. Do you get what I'm saying? Honourable shout out as well to Jacob Kivior. I was so scared. And if you watch that game, yeah, in the first minute, he missed the ball. He misjudged the ball, and Mbappe was in, and he shot over, but it was offside anyway. That's the first minute of the game. And I said, oh my gosh, this is going to be a very long game. But listen, he had a very, very good game. Very good game against Mbappe. Do you get what I'm saying? And I didn't expect it. I thought Saliba did very well in helping him out. And, he was just, anytime Saliba had to defend 1v1, he did it. Madrid are probably looking at him now thinking, yeah, that's going to be our next big signing. Hopefully they don't. But I thought he was great. And listen, Yuri Timber. I've been saying it all season. This guy, hopefully I can find the tweet from when he first joined and I saw him out in America live. And I said, oh, this guy's a player. And then obviously he got injured. Timber is a proper defender. Not only is he a proper defender, he's a proper player. Do you get what I'm saying? And, he locked up Vinny today. Didn't give Vinny an inch. Didn't give him a sniff. He made Vinny look absolutely average today. Do you get what I'm saying? And that is a player right there who might not, outside of Arsenal, he might not get the plaudits. People might not look at him in the regard that he should be looked at because he plays for Arsenal, unless you watch him week in, week out. But he's a ridiculous defender, ridiculous player. He can play right back, left back, centre back. He's just a proper Ajax Dutch total 90 footballer. And I felt like he was really, really good today, man. And Arsenal, I'm just really, really happy. This ain't one of those podcasts where we go deep and look at both sides. No, I'm just really, really happy. At the time I'm recording this, it is currently 12:30 at night. I've come to the studio to record this because I felt like I needed to put content out, but I was going to do it in the morning. But I was just like, nah, I have to speak about this. Do you get what I'm saying? So really, really happy about it. Madrid, I wouldn't say Madrid didn't play how we know they can play. That's 100%. We know that one. But I also did feel, though, like the tempo that Arsenal played at was very, very high. And in that midfield with Odegaard, I felt Odegaard was good today as well, by the way. With Odegaard, Rice and Partey, the energy was too much for them. Do you get what I'm saying? And the control Arsenal had, I think Madrid were reliant on us slipping up and then hitting us on a counter-attack. Do you get what I'm saying? And they were, like I said, even in that second half, outside of that chance when Bellingham slipped in Mbappe and he hit into the side netting, they didn't have anything. Do you get what I'm saying? And it was a performance where, yes, they were below their standard, but I think Arsenal were just really, really that good. They were that good today. And people watching it can't say that Arsenal didn't deserve the win. Bellingham come out and said, listen, yes, they scored 2 amazing free kicks, but they had a number of chances that they could have scored from. And that's the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt a bit sorry for Bellingham out there today. I felt like he had to do the job of doing the third man runs forward. He had to do the job of covering on doubling up on Saka. There was a lot that he had to get through, and it was just too much for him. Do you get what I'm saying? And Courtois played well. Modric is 39 years old, by the way. Good player, 39 years old. But yeah, I just hope that we don't crumble next week. As much as it's 3-0 to Arsenal, it is 3-0 going to the Bernabeu. And this is Real Madrid we're talking about. And Real Madrid it's a tough place to go. And I'm happy. I think that's the thing I'm happiest about, that we got 3 goals. If we had gone there 1-0, 2-0, I would have been like, But 3-0, to ask us to ship 3 goals and not score any, yeah, that's you're giving. It's a big ask. It's a big ask. So, next week's going to be a tough game. Arsenal hopefully keep showing up, keep doing what they did today. Hopefully, Arteta, I don't even know who we're playing in the Premier League, but hopefully he wraps them up in cotton wool. Do you get what I'm saying? I think it's funny though, and I have to say this, that like there's a group chat. There's a group chat that I'm in, and I looked at it in the morning. Liverpool fans, United fans were saying, "Oh, it's match day. Today's the day. Today's the day." I was just looking. I was just like, oh, "Okay, no one's giving us a hope today. No one's giving us a chance at all today." So I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I went back in after the game, and they spent the entire day cussing Arsenal, blah blah blah. And now it's like, "Oh, they won't win the Champions League." People find it so hard to say, "Well done." The enemies are really hating this right now. The enemies are absolutely chomping right now because Arsenal won, and like in their minds they could not fathom an Arsenal victory. So now that Arsenal won today, it's just like, oh, you still got the second leg. Oh, you ain't won the Champions League. I don't want to hear you talk until you got. It's so hard to just say, "Well done, well done." So yeah, man, I'm really really happy about that. If we do get through, obviously it's going to be against PSG or Aston Villa, and do you know what? I genuinely don't know who I want in out of them two. Aston Villa over 2 legs, you'd think it should be easy, but Unai Emery with the team that he's assembled right now in the cup competitions, it's a lot. So I'm going to be tuned into that match tomorrow. I think we can beat PSG. I do think we can beat PSG. We beat them earlier in the season as well. But I do think we can beat PSG. Over 2 legs. Like, we'll see. We'll see. But, yeah. I'm just really, really happy. And also, Icardi, if you guys haven't gone to see Icardi's finish today, naughty. They obviously beat Bayern Munich 2-1. I've seen the goals, but I've not seen the full highlights, so I can't really talk on how that game went. But that Icardi finish, naughty. And shout out Scorcher. Scorcher's been on this pod talking about how Declan Rice ain't that. He was on Filthy Fellas saying the same thing. He's had to eat a bit of humble pie today. So, but he owned it. I've gone on his Twitter. He's owned it. So fair play to him, man. But yeah, guys, just let me know what you thought about the match. Who was your man of the match? My man of the match was obviously Partey. I think Timber. No, Partey and then Rice, because Rice, the goal contributions. Oh my gosh, how can I forget about Marino? Listen, I think Marino's got like, he's been up front 10 games or something like that, and he's got 7 goals. You know, if a striker had 7 goals in 10 matches, you'd be like, oh, this is a great return. What? How can he be? This is crazy. It's actually crazy that he's got 7 goals. And his finish today, by the way, that Marino finish, listen, if any striker scored that, we'd be waxing lyrical. The technique on that, going away from goal, technique. If you see how clean he struck it with the finesse, the way his feet crossed over, listen, that is a proper finish. And we're becoming more and more used to him, scoring. doing that celebration, running around the corner flag. I'm a very happy man today, guys. I can't lie to you. Very, very happy man. I think that performance up there that performance tonight is up there with some of the greatest Champions League nights that we've had. Obviously, it goes down if we then don't finish the job. But, you know, I think about Inter Milan away, 5-1. Great performance. Obviously, Real Madrid away, 1-0. Henry. Those are like my top two away performances. I mean, my top two Champions League nights. And, Barcelona 2-1 when we beat them 2-1. And then this is up there with them, man. So, yeah, man, I'm a happy man today. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the match. Who was your man of the match? Do you think Real Madrid are going to come back in that second leg? Yeah. Guys, man, I'm out.